We got a lot to get through this video. First up, we got a trade with a toy shop. I want to get rid of some of my older toys that are just sticking around or aren't really worth my time selling, and try and get some better toys, some more valuable toys in so I can sell them. I've also found a really cheap item in CEX. I think they massively underpriced it. We've got Facebook Marketplace pickups, we've got charity shop pickups, and we got sales mixed in between it all. So let's get on with it. Hey guys, Ian, the Master of Pieces here, and we're going to start this video off a little bit different. Yesterday, I come across a cool second-hand toy shop in the centre of Cardiff. Picked up a few bits and pieces from there, got chatting to the owner. You'll find out what I picked up later on in the video. But as I was chatting to the owner, he says that he likes to buy second-hand toys for cash or for trading. So, what I did last night was I went through some of my old stock. Cleared out some of the old bags, just toys I've got from bundles. I've got about 20 of them just in my bag. Various stuff, Marvel things, some old Trolls, stuff from the 90s, stuff that if I was to sell individually might go for £2, £3, £4 plus postage. Not really worth my time doing. But my thinking is, if I can take them all down to this shop, trade them all in, maybe pick up one or two items that may hold a bit more value, maybe a bit more liquid so I can sell quick. I probably won't get as much money as if I just sell all these individually, but at least I'll be getting some money in. So I'll flip you around, let's head to the shop, and yeah, let's see what we can pick up. So I've just dived into the park behind City Hall. There it is there, because the centre of town, right, was absolutely rammed. So I'll give you a quick update here when it's a bit quieter. And I'm really pleased with how that trade went. And I'm surprised by how much value or trade value he put on some of those toys. Now look, I knew some of them were okay, but most of them would have been £1.50, £2 plus postage listings on eBay. So there's no point in me trying to sell them that way. But, you know, but once you take into account eBay fees, the time it takes to list, time it takes to pack, post it all, it's just not worth it for me. But I can see why he would want things like that as well, because if you've got a toy shop, there's no point in just having high-end stuff in there. You need to cater for all customers and tastes, and there's no work for him. He just prints off a label, sticks it on the toy, even if it is only for £1, £2, £3, doesn't matter to him. So yeah, I am pleased, and I picked up 5 toys off him. Now some of them I will bundle together, some I'll sell individually, but I will sell all of them. I was going to keep some, but no, I think I will. But importantly for me, right, it's only 3 or 4, 5 listings to manage, and those listings will be for more value than just the single £1, £2 value. So it's totally worth my time doing, and if this goes well, I will hopefully do this again. And hey look, I've got nothing to lose. That stuff I would have never have ever sold. It was from the tail end of random bundles, or I picked it up for 20p, 30p in the charity shops or at the boot sales. So yeah, I think it was a real good trial run. Really enjoyed it. Let's get back to the garage and I'll show you what I picked up. So I'm back and I bring with me a bag of toys. And actually that is a bag of toys because he didn't accept all the ones that I wanted to trade in. Some were either the joints were too loose, there was actually a few bits missing, you know, some arms and legs and stuff. Some of the paintwork on others was too scratched, and the other ones didn't have all the accessories. But either way, I traded in enough. And the first 3 things that I got from the shop, check these. We have got some 1993 Power Rangers. So we've got the Red Ranger, we've got the Blue Ranger, and we've got the Black Ranger. Let me just spin it around. Now look, these aren't in the best condition whatsoever. They're all pretty scratched. You can see on the front, on the little symbols, they're all pretty scratched. A lot of the kind of white bits of plastic are going yellow. I mean, Blue Rage is not too bad. But yeah, look at that. He's all a bit yellow. He's actually got a little chunk coming out of his foot there. They don't have any of the accessories, no guns, anything like that. This one does have a kick in action. Just about. So yeah, value for these, what are they? Let's go £5 each. So as a bundle, let's try for £20 all in, because that one does have the kick action. So that's not a bad start really. And then I found this and I had to get it. What we've got here is the Spider Van. Now this is a Corgi van. It's in reasonable condition. I mean, that side, the actual sticker is faded. That's obviously been in the sun. Someone's had it on display. The sun's caught that. But I think you could still display it that side and it looks pretty good. All the inside, if I just open up the little doors, it is intact. It's got a nice little interior there. Resale value, it's only probably worth £5 or £6, maybe 10 at a push if people are feeling generous. But the reason I bought this one is because I picked this up in the car boot, the Incredible Hulk Corgi truck, and that is going to make a really nice bundle together. That's sure to be £10, £11, £12 plus postage for that pair. And the final one, which I'm a little bit excited about, I can't find it online, or I can't find it on eBay. What you've got here is it says it's made in Macau. It's not a Transformer, but it looks very similar to Optimus Prime, and that's what caught my eye. So hey, I say it's not a Transformer, it does transform. I meant it's not an official Transformer. There he is in his robot mode. Really basic, really old. It says NC Toys on the back. Now valuation, what, £10 to £15 plus postage, and I do have another little one like this that I found in the charity shop for 20p that I can bundle in. So all in all, I thought that was a pretty successful trade. Lots of smaller toys that I would have never ever sold. I've actually got some sellable items. But while we're chatting about the toy shop, I want to show you the bits I picked up. It would have been yesterday actually, and this was the main pickup. I found this. And this is Soundwave. Now, this is an official Transformer. This is from the Siege collection of Transformers. I used to love Soundwave as a kid. Oh, look at his eyes catching in the light there. That's really cool. The detailing of this is superb. When you transfer it into his vehicle mode, it's a bit naff. It's not a great vehicle. But he's got all of the guns, all the accessories, and actually he's got extra accessories. Because on his arm there, you can see that is Laserbeak, the cassette. And if I open the front up here, he's got another cassette in there. And that is called Ravage the Dog. Now, actual resale value for this, you're looking about £20 just for Soundwave on his own. And because of these extra pieces, they could probably go for about £15 plus postage as a set, just for those extra cassettes. So all in all, you're looking at a £35 to £40 plus postage Transformer there. So really, really chuffed with that, because I paid £25 for it, which is a really, really good deal. And he's got a fair few old Transformers there, right? But this one caught my eye because I thought it was Bumblebee. This is one of the very first Transformers. It's a G1 Transformer. You can see on the top there, it's got a little, that's an Autobot symbol that if you heat up and rub, it does change to the symbol. Really basic Transformer. It's got a couple of legs if you pull down the bonnet. There we go. And the top pops up like that, and that comes out on the side to make his arms. Now, he wanted £8 for it. I said, look, if I'm buying that Soundwave for 25, would you go £30 all in? And there he is there. Now, again, I thought that this was Bumblebee, and if it's Bumblebee, it goes for about £25 plus postage, that one. Now, so I did get it. I did get them all for £30, so that cost me a £5. This guy is actually called, what was it? Is it not Mudflap? It's called like Hubcap, something like that. And actually, he still goes for about £15 to £16 plus postage. So, really nice pickups, actually. I'm going to keep the Soundwave, but I will probably sell this one on just to recoup some of that cost. Awesome. And I think I found a really good contact there as well. So, any toy bundles that I just don't want to sell on eBay, I can just take down to him and get some trade-in value. Now, hey, while I was out in the city, I didn't just go to the toy shop. It wasn't all fun, because I did go to the charity shops as well on a bit of business. And I have found a few things in here. First up, I picked up a handheld game. This is Yahtzee. Not particularly old. Only cost £1. Resale value for that one, you're looking at about £15 plus postage. And I also found this. I just took a punt, right? Because again, it's a bit of nostalgia taken over, like the Transformers. I found this Pog set. It's a micro tournament game pack. It only costs £2.50. It's got tons of Pogs in there and a little kind of mat to play it on. It's got the original instructions. It's not complete. Doesn't have the slammers. Was it called slammers? Those shiny ones. But I'm sure I can find one off of eBay to make a complete set. Now, resale value for that is going to be about £20 to £25 plus postage, I think, if I can complete it. I mean, as a bundle like that, who knows? Who knows? I need to do some more research. And then there wasn't actually much else in the charity shop, so I decided to walk to CEX. And I like to just look in the window to see what they're pricing their games at, compared to, for example, what some of the eBay prices are. And as you'd expect, the old like rare PlayStation 2 games, 60, 70, 80 quid, 100 quid for some GameCube games, mad pricing. But one Game Boy game caught my eye. And I'm going to put a little picture. I'm going to just stand out of the way. I'm going to try this. Because I actually took a photo and sent it to my brother and said, this is mad. Up there, right, I found Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 on the same cartridge for 8 quid. And I've sold this one before. I sold it for £25 plus postage. And I checked solds. And yeah, it's still at about 25 quid plus postage. So, I bought it. But you will notice on the side, it is the Japanese version. That text down there, so I made in Japan or whatever. So yeah, but even if you look at the sold listings, you are still seeing this same sticker selling for £25 plus postage. So I think CEX have massively underpriced that. Bought that for 8 quid. I'll be selling that for £25 plus postage. So really, really pleased with that pickup. So all in all, yeah, I think it's been a successful trip to the town centre. I don't go there too often. Maybe I should go there more. Right, let's rock on with a few more sales. First up, we have got a Clementoni 1,000-piece jigsaw. And this is of Versailles. Brand new, still in all the nice clear plastic wrapping. Paid £2 in the charity shop, and that has sold for £12 plus postage. Look at the state of the shoe pile. It is overflowing off the shelf. But I can see the ones that have sold. They're the ones right in the corner here. If I can just prise one of them out. These are called Nike Metcon 6s. They're size 10.5. And they're kind of like CrossFit shoes. I paid a £5 for them. Is it Metcon 6? Metcon 6 they are. Paid a £5 for them. And they have sold for £38 plus postage. Now this one's sold within 10 minutes of me listing it, so it implies I priced it too low, but I gauged the price with sold listings of similar type stuff. Picked this Eagles American football up. It's really, really soft. It's like a teddy bear. Paid £1.50 at the boot sale. That one is sold for £8.50 plus postage. Now I had to rearrange the shoe bag to get to these. They were right at the bottom. What we've got is a pair of Fila high tops. They're UK size 6. Would have paid, I think, 4 quid for them. And these have sold for £18 plus postage. Next up, we've got a couple of board games. And I picked these up on the same day in the charity shop for £3 each. And they've sold on the same day. First up, we've got this one, the Donkey and the Carrot. That one has gone for £16 plus postage. And next up, we have got this Pac-Man game. And this is the second time I've actually sold this boxed game here. The first person cancelled, but it sold and as stuck for £21 plus postage. And there is one of the white marbles missing. So I made that very clear in the listing. The chap didn't seem to mind. I don't know whether he's got any spares. Who knows? Either way, £21 plus postage. Now, I've not sold one of these little Trackmaster bundles for a while. What I do is put a low value train, in this case Racing Percy, in with a few carriages or trucks or whatever extra, spares I've got lying around. In this case, we've got 4 troublesome trucks and a few bits of cargo. And that little bag there has gone for 20 quid all in. Now, this was a nice little sale. I've sold all those Disney characters. Let's get them out. What we've got here are 10 Mickey Mouse Clubhouse figures. So you've got Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Polluto, you know, that type of figure. These are all like those resiny type figures. I paid 50p each, and that bundle of 10 there has gone for £25 all in. What a lovely little bundle. Who remembers this Baldies figure? This is Baldy from Baldies Basics Series 1. I have never ever heard of him, but paid a £5 because I searched in the shop and sold listings were ridiculous. And this Baldy is sold for £30 plus postage. Next up, we sold this Disney Cars double-decker bus. This guy is called Deckington. Not in the best condition, to be honest. Pretty scratched on all the corners. Still got all the stickers. And he went for £4.50 plus postage. And the final sale I want to show you this video is this pair of Adidas Copper football boots. They are model 18.3. They are a good size, UK 8.5. They do have a stud missing though there. And I think the top leather bit is coming away from the sole in places, which is pretty common when you've got old football boots and they've been worn a fair bit. Now I bought these for £2.50, something like that, at the car boot. And because of the damage, I've decided to sell these pretty cheap at £11 plus postage. Could have got a lot more if they were in better condition, but I am glad they have sold. Right. I have actually had a return, but this isn't a return coming to me. This is me taking something back to the charity shop because it didn't work. So let's head down Cancer Research. Just a quick little trip to Cancer Research now, because last week I picked up this Pac-Man Bell CD player. Doesn't work. I mean, the radio does, and you put a CD in and it recognises it but doesn't play. So Cancer Research, everything £3 it says, but now this costs a £5, so I'm taking it back. Let's see if we get a refund. So actually I didn't get my money back, but that's not a problem, because what I decided to do was swap the item for something of equivalent value instead, because I found this. It was priced at £5. It's a Fisher Price mirror which you put in a baby's cot. It lights up, it's got sounds. I can't find this anywhere on eBay, and on Amazon it's currently out of stock, and it's been like that for ages apparently, so I think this is discontinued. But resale value of similar things like this, you're looking at about £15 plus postage. And while I was in the charity shop, I also found this teddy bear. This teddy bear has got that Audi symbol on there, nice little red ribbon, doesn't have the tags on him, but I paid £1. And this one should go for about £10 plus postage. And I also found this set of top trumps here. Only paid £1 for them. Now this set is a modern set, but I like picking this set up because it has an early version of Kylian Mbappe there. You can tell it's an early version because look at his number of appearances, look at his number of trophies, that type of thing. And when it comes to sports cars, people do like the first issue of something, and this is pretty close to that. Is World Football Stars. So yeah, not bad for £1. Don't know what the resale value is of it. Probably not too much, but maybe in the future it might be worth something. Now I do have a couple more pickups to show you actually, because I've actually been looking on Facebook Marketplace again. I've had a bit of spare time this past week, and I come across this listing today, and it was for a Maui off of Moana. Now this version, right, let me just push that. Oh, I got to turn them on first. Let me turn them on.
Do you know who Maui is?
So Maui is off of Moana. Great Disney film, and a toy like this with the button so he makes sounds and lights up, he'll go for between £30 and £40 plus postage. Key things to look out for is his hook. That can be easily snapped off, so you see these sold a lot without the hook. And if they've got all the kind of accessories, so his little necklace and his hula skirt, that's when you get the most money. Paid £10 for that off the Marketplace. And while I was down there, the lady was also about to list some more stuff up onto Marketplace, so I just showed a little bit of interest in that. And I ended up bringing this big tub of animals back. Now, first of all, the tub is really handy in itself, so that was probably worth what I paid for this. That bag in there, I've sorted out. That's all the naff toys, just cheap rubbish, no good. That'll be charity shop. But what interested me about these animals, right, is they have got a symbol on them, and I'm sure I've seen it before. I'm just finding a big version. You might be able to see it on there if it zooms in and focuses. There are 3 A's that make a triangle, and I was racking my brain. I was like, where have I seen this? It's not Schleck, not Papo. But when I got home, I googled it, and it's just a really early version of Early Learning Center, so ELC, which means they're not actually worth that much. But they are good weight, and I've got, what, 8 of them here. Now, she wanted £8 for all of that box there. So I was like, okay, I'll give you £8 for it. But I also saw this as well that she wanted to list. Now, these are little bath toys. This is Mickey and the Roadster Races. Let's take a couple of pictures to show you. And what inspired me for these was that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse acrylic figure sale that we made earlier in the video. These, yeah, like I said, these are bath toys. And I said, look, if you throw these in with those with those animals there, I'll give you a tenner for everything. And she was happy with that. So these sold listings, because that is a complete bundle in there. Those will go for £8.50 plus postage. And all of those figures will probably go for about a tenner plus postage. And I've got a cool box that is going to be really handy, actually. Yeah, to put some of the more delicate bits. So actually, yeah, worth picking up just for the box, really. So yeah, all in all, nice little mixture of pickups this video, isn't it? We've got a charity shop. We've got Facebook Marketplace, we've got a trade with the toy shop, and I'm really pleased with how that went, and we will be doing something like that again. And obviously a few sales mixed in between. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I will be hitting the car boot sales Saturday and Sunday this weekend, so hopefully there'll be another car boot vid to follow those. In the meantime, catch you soon. Bye bye.